2 days ago, I was in a meeting with some of my boys. We went to the Italian place, ate a great pizza there. But when we walked out, we got into the topic of November like the other two did. And then one one of them admitted, yeah, I already failed. And I was quite disappointed in him, because I had expected more of him. He would go to the gym like very regularly, do a lot of he takes creatine. He really put a lot of education into his gym journey, but still he fapped on day 5. I can still remember the days in which I played video games, in which I ate the sweets, in which I did not have the discipline. I also was consumed by these urges, yeah. And you're watching this video because you're probably struggling with this. And I hope you've survived till now. And if you haven't, like, if you've already lost, then still, it's like great if you watch this video and then stop forever. Because fapping is a bad habit. Like, there's a lot of psyoping. There was a lot of psyoping with people saying, yeah, it's totally healthy for you because, well, it will put out the bad sperms you have in your balls. It will lead to you being happier. It will release some stress. And all of this is just bullshit. Like your bad semen, they will be replaced during nocturnal ejaculation anyway, right? They won't be kept in forever. They will also be taken back into the body just over time, being like having this cycle in which you get some of the nutrients back you needed for them to produce the sperm, right? You also piss some out of those who which are not good anymore. Then secondly, it doesn't really relieve stress. Like you get the dopamine thing and you get sleepy afterwards. But we don't even want that. Like, why the fuck would you want to spike your dopamine through such a godless act like coming into your toilet? If you would want to relieve some pressure, right? Fapping is not the way to do that, not at all. You could meditate, you could take a fucking shower, you could read. You could even just listen to some music. Like all of that calms you down. But honestly, if you're fapping, it's just you losing to the urges. Even if that's you think about it and oh maybe I would get some benefit for that. No. Fuck you, you've still if you know the facts I've just told you, and you don't even want to fap anymore, there's no reason behind it except for feeling good. We don't want to feel good. This makes us weak. What the fuck would you continue to be alone? Like to maybe even watch some fucking other guys, cucking other guys, while they are having sex with another girl. Like you're brainwashing yourself a lot just by doing that. You might even enjoy watching people more than having sex yourself with a girl. And you don't want to be a fucking cuck. So all of this masturbation thing is really just a lack of skill in dealing with your sexual energy. So you have your sexual energy, which will basically flow through your body all of the time. And usually, when you're horny, you will have all of that energy like in your dick. Your dick gets hard, right? And you may even have fantasies about doing things. That's just you being unskillful. Like the next time you get a boner, actually feel into yourself and see if you're breathing deep. Because I promise to you that because of your habits, because of being so shy, because your family couldn't find out that you masturbate, right? You'll basically breathe shallow and go a bit smaller. Your muscles will tense up a lot. And all of that is, you're basically building a really bad habit for having sex in a few years. Like if you're having that, if you're not breathing deep, if you're so shallow, you wouldn't enjoy the sex as much as you would if you just eliminated fapping right now. So no fap is basically you don't fap. That's pretty easy. That's the whole point of No Nut November, even though it's also based on semen retention, right? But no fap, first of all, is you just don't touch your dick anymore. It's that easy. You cannot stop the urges from coming up. You really can't, especially in the modern day. Like when you scroll, like there's a lot of girls which show their butts or whatever being appealing to you, trying to be attractive. Like this will raise your fantasies, whatever. You don't want that. So the way you stop getting deeper into this habit, the way you stop this habit, is you want to eliminate the screen time, which could make you horny. So it's scrolling, for example. You don't even want to scroll, like, honestly, you're just wasting your time. You're fucking weak if you scroll. Meaning that it's good to cut this out anyway. Like you get cheap dopamine through that, and this cheap dopamine of scrolling could lead to like the big relapse of you being a fucking bitch afterwards for the rest of the day. It's also not just about surviving this November, it's doing this forever. You will get a massive boost in your testosterone because usually you will like relapse and then your testosterone will also go down. Even though it might go back to your standard level or something. Still, you don't want to be that low. Like not even for 5 minutes. Your testosterone should be like at this plateau all the time. It shouldn't just randomly sink for whatever reason. For example, if you're going into the gym, it would be fucking stupid to masturbate if you have to get your muscles up again, right? Because you will need the testosterone will amplify your muscle build, your muscle regeneration in that regard. The next tool you can use is the if then. If you're into coding or you did that shit in school, like just for one lesson even, you know the if then. Basically means if a condition is met, then something else will happen. So for you, that might mean if I get horny, I will take a cold shower, I will take a run. Do anything that gets you out of your comfort zone where you might do the godless thing, right? I'm going to teach you how to reduce your urges when they come up now. So I've struggled with this for a long time because it always felt so, oh, they're overwhelming and there's nothing I can do, whatever, but it's not true. It's breathing. It sounds so it sounds so like spiritually stupid, but it's not. If you breathe, your blood will just flow more freely. Your muscles will not be as tense up if you're looking at them. If you're breathing into your belly, there's a focus on something else, not on the energy down there. So you're basically letting it flow through your whole body. After a time, you will get some clarity back. And the neat thing about this, you will even get stronger. Like you will have more motivation to take on the hard task, the goal that you want to achieve, just by breathing differently. But always think to yourself, I do not want to do this godless thing. What the fuck would my wife in the future think of me if she saw me like that? What would the gods? I am going to church for belief. So one last tip that I've heard from a guy a couple of years ago is that if you go onto NoFap, like you don't do this thing, there's the culture behind it of, oh, I'm going to count my days, like every day is a success. And I'm basing my personality off how often, for how many days I did not ejaculate by my own hand. People do that. And then they will think about it every day because, oh, I've done one day more, one day more, one day. Wait, they just go back to thinking about this thing again. Thinking about their dick, what the pleasure might feel like, what they've been missing out on, even. And whoop, they fell back into it again for a long time. even though they've accomplished 50 days or something. It means nothing. It's forever. And I urge you to not just think of no, not November. This should be your whole life. Can you see how disgusting you would be if you were just this little monkey thinking about this little banana? Bro, no, you want to be greater. Like, you're on self improvement if you're watching my channel. And we do not tolerate that. Even if it's just, oh yeah, just once a month for health benefits. No, it's not, it's never allowed. It's never good for your body. It's not good for your mental health. It will be self destructive for you. And if you're falling back into it, from the persona of I don't fab, you then go to, oh, I fab sometimes, because you will be thinking excessively about it if you've ejaculated again, if you've lost your streak, whatever. You'll think about this for a time and then it might get back, it might burn through to your persona now. And you update it in a wrong way that, oh, I fab sometimes. Still keep it at never. I'm the guy who never fabs. And yesterday was a dream. I did not do that. That was somebody else, like a demon took hold of me. Whatever you're trying to gaslight yourself with, you should still have the persona of I'm the guy who doesn't fab. That's my advice from a teenager who was struggling with this, who had some stains in his old gaming chair because of that. So please take this advice and go strong. In the description there will be a link, a 30-minute call for free, no hooks attached. If you're interested for us to talk about your goals, to achieve the things that you want in life, then give Calendly a visit and book like the date for us too. With that being said, get up and get to work.